Hello everybody, we are live. Looking down, you see it here. Greatest racetrack in the world. We are at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Like, what a dream come true for some of these guys to be able to drive around this hallowed ground. The Brickyard. For the most famous turns in motorsports. Man, I love this place. It helps that it's 45 minutes from my house, but man, I love this place. Looks like we're lined up for a good one. I believe we have 17 cars tonight. We'll have to see. These guys are out on track. They've got about 5 minutes left of practice. We'll look in here. See, oh, there's a whole big group of them coming out of pit lane there. Guys, I'm having some technical difficulties, so if we see some stuff pop up, I'm not sure what I've got going on over here. You can't see it right now, but I got some stuff being weird. Trying to get it dealt with, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. It's driving me crazy. I'll try to ignore it. Oh, you see Mark Morton hitting the wall there. Mark Morton is the fastest on the track so far. We'll try to get the best time up here so we can see that gap. 500ths. It's not a big difference. See William Kern right there behind him. Sam Hubbard right behind that. Nathan Dufton. I mean, these guys are Matt Hall. There's not a lot of time separating these guys. That's single lap time. We see all the iRacing stuff has popped up. Like I said, technical difficulties, guys. Okay, get that out of here. There we go. We should have a better look at it now. Jeez, old Pete. We'll get it together. It's like about 3 minutes left in practice. We do have, where's he at? That fella, last season's champ out here. Coming out, he's going to have to do the back to the front challenge. See if Joey can get it done. I believe Joey won this race last season. So last time we were here, I believe that 9 car found his way to the front, but he's going to have to come through. Looks like 17 cars have taken times tonight, so he's going to have to come through 17, 18 guys. I see others jumping in now, so we could end up with a 20 car field, a nice healthy 20 cars out here at Cyber Thunder Rising Stars on the Cyber Thunder Broadcast Network. I just pull up the chat and I see Carter giving me directions. Carter already took care of that stuff. I got it. I got some technical difficulties going on, but I'll get it stuck together. Yeah, it looks like Joey's the only one and done this evening. So that fella will be starting in the back. He also gets no fast repair. These guys are going to race 60 laps tonight. They have 60% fuel, 1 fast repair, and 5 sets of tires. So they get the one they start on, and they can change tires 4 times throughout this race. I didn't do my due diligence, so anybody watching in the broadcast, if you know what a fuel run is, fill us in. Let us know. I'm going to guess somewhere around 20 laps would be my guess, but we'll see. And this stuff's driving me crazy, guys. I got to stop messing with it because it's driving me nuts over here. I think I said it already, but if I haven't, go ahead and like, subscribe. Yeah, Carter's saying 20, so that's what I figured. Right around 20 laps. Like, subscribe to the channel so you know when your favorite driver is going to pop up and race. So got one of them Donkey Kong cars out here. DK Metcalf. Mr. Connor Dudek. "17 seconds left in practice. Then we'll go to qualifying. Now Joey can still qualify for a pit position, but then has to start in the back of the pack. Connor is drifting the track. Now Connor was talking about, running dirt, I believe, the Road to Pro for the Dirt Series. I saw him talking about that. And it looks like he was trying to dirt track Indy. Can't do it. So guys, the part that's messing up for me is my map that tells me when people are on track. So I'm going to try to guess here and see. Looks like we got... That's my own personal stuff. I don't know what it got huge giant over here. And so if I use it, it takes up the whole screen on my other screen. So I can't use it. So I'm down a tool. Matt Hall out here. Just have to watch and see. Let's see, last week's winner, William Kern, got the Bully Dog Coffee Company car signed up, ready to go. A little loose there out of 4. That's going to kill his next lap. These straightaways are so long. You really want smooth exits. A lot of speed down the straight. See if we can't ride on with Joey Sainz, last season's champ. You can hear him playing with the throttle there. Really want to get these tires, get that front left right below that white line and kick that rear end out and just let it rip through the turn. Here Joey playing with that throttle, kind of getting the car to sit. As soon as it grabs, you got to let it go. Especially here out of 4. You want to get as much speed as you can coming down these long straights. And Joey hits this first time lap. That's Joey up to 4th. This fella, let's get out of the cockpit so we can see who it is. Sam's on the pole currently. 191 so far. Matt Hall riding around in 2nd. Got other cars on the track. Again, my map it blew up. It got giant. It takes up a whole screen. So I can't use it. So I can't tell you where guys are at. I feel like I'm at a disadvantage here. Frank says my favorite track. Well, we miss you out here on track, Frank. And yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't know if it's my 100% favorite. I don't know that I have a 100% favorite, but man, I love this place. So much fun to drive here, and you've got to be technical. It's huge. It's a big track. There's a lot of drafting runs, but man, if you're technical and hit these turns right and hit those, your exits of the turn right, which starts with your entrance and blah blah blah, but that exit of the turn and that long straightaway speed, it's a really good time. I love racing here. Riding around with Jacob Bowen, currently in 6th. Sam still hanging on to that pole. Well, that sounded weird. Guys, Sam's hanging on to a pole. This guy, Mark Morton, Mark was the fastest in practice, so we'll see what he can do just coming out. Jacob looks like he's done. Again, no, my track map won't work. It's giant over here, so I can't tell if this is... That will tell me, if this is Mark's first or second lap, and I don't know. I don't know. Mark jumped up to fourth. Currently, Sam hanging on to that pole. I gotta keep saying it. It's funny. Mark is not going to get his second lap in, so let's see. Here is your grid. Your starting lineup. Sam Hubbard on the pole. Matt Hall outside. One of them Canadians. Hey, Nathan Dufton, looks like we got another Canadian there in third. Mark Morton in fourth. William Kern, your points leader, starting in fifth. John Boyd in sixth. Jacob Bowen in seventh. Last season's points champ. You see him there, qualified in eighth, but Joey is going to have to drop to the back. Ninth, Jeremy Flanagan. Ryan Sargent in 10th. Matt Croak in 11th. Craig Schroeder. In 12th. Sorry, Craig. Mr. Gainforth at 13th. Connor Dudek in 14th. Chris Letts 15th. Ed Jurgen 16th. Kendon in 17th. Matt Shantosh in 18th. And Chris Dorsey did not take a time, so hopefully he's on the grid. I don't see that he is gridded. Oh, yep, so Chris Dorsey is going to round out the field. All right, guys. Oh, we don't want that. We want that. Again, 60 laps around this place. It's a long time. Take care of your tires. Take care of your stuff. Starting to roll away. You'll be kissing the bricks at the end. I'm telling you, there's nothing like Indy. There's a few tracks that if you grew up wanting to race cars, you want to race Le Mans. If you're in America, you want to race Daytona. And no matter where you were in the world, Indianapolis and the Indianapolis 500, I mean, it's the greatest spectacle in motorsports. So to be able to drive around this track is amazing. We see him lined up here. Looks like Sam is going to take the inside. I think that's a good call. Through the short chute down into turn 4. That's not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be turn 4 exit. Let's get up here. Barney, standing up here. You can see those cars coming. Wave it, Barney. Wave it. They're off. Looks like a little tire spin there on the top row by Matt Hall. Man, that's neat. Sam's going to get the inside. Matt to his outside into turn 1. You can get a run on the top side here. You can pinch that exit of that bottom line and be able to get that momentum. Looks like Sam is going to clear into Sam out by himself. Matt trying to draft up with him, and then we're 2 by 2 behind. See Jacob Bowen there trying to make moves. Matt a little off the bottom there, giving Nathan Dufton a look. That William Kern way low down there. See him snaking down the front stretch, trying to break that draft. Pretty much single file all the way back. You see a couple peeking out down there, but everybody's just kind of getting in line. Working lap number 2. Sam has led it from the beginning. Matt Hall right behind him, inside and outside pole. Now we're seeing people start to peek out back there. Who we got? Who we looking at back here? Ryan. That's Jeremy Flanagan. Looking under Ryan, trying to work his way forward. Back here, I don't know what happened to Chris Dorsey. He is in the pits. Tell you what, look at this. Joey Signs has worked his way up. Remember, he had to start in the back. He's up to 13th. So he started 20th, 19. It's up to 20th. You want to see that, Carter? I left it off on purpose. Hey, there's 2 Donkey Kong cars. Is that peeking out down here? You see him peeking out. Your points leader, William Kern, back here in traffic, currently running in 9th. Big old gaggle. It's kind of a breakaway up here. The top 8 have kind of stretched it out. Looks like 8. There's a battle for second there. Nathan all over the back of Matt. Sam stretched it out. I mean, he's almost a half-second lead already. Gonna look right behind these 2 guys. Mark Morton just sitting there waiting. Again, Mark was the fastest in practice, so Mark's getting up here, wanting to go, but you got to be patient. Long way to go. Long way to go in this race. 60 laps around this place is a long time. Tell you what, let's do it. Let's run through your top 10 real quick. Up front, Sam Hubbard. Let's get a better camera here. There we go. There's Sam. Sam running up front in that Menard 75 car. Has led every lap so far. Second spot and under fire, Mr. Matt Hall. Hanging on to that second spot, but man, right behind him, Nathan Dufton here. Canadian on Canadian crime. Nathan's pressuring Matt quite a bit. Nathan's running in 3rd. Mark Morton right behind these guys in 4th. You see Jacob Bowen lurking. He's coming. Jacob's riding in 5th. John Boyd in that upset sim racing car. John's in 6th. Jeremy Flanagan back here in 7th. That white, light blue car. Right behind him, William Kern. Williams kind of broke away from this pack of cars. Got Ryan Sargent. Well, what was last season's No number Craig. Craig's got a number this season, guys. Craig figured it out. Got a number on his car. Craig's running in 10th, and then you see right behind him 11th, 12th. Connor Dudek, Matt Croak in those Donkey Kong cars. Back up front. Looks like Matt's starting to run down Sam a little bit. Last lap, Matt was a 10th faster, so we'll have to see. He's also pulled away from Nathan Dufton and Mark Morton, so maybe Matt was saving a little tire. We're 7 laps into this run. If you're pushing real hard at the beginning of the run, 5 to 6 laps, it starts to show. So we'll see. You know, Matt's got that down to a 0.3. Just take your time. Take care of those tires. They will come back to you. See, Mark Morton got around Nathan for 3rd, so Mark's coming up. Again, Mark was the fastest in practice, so we'll see if Mark can get up here to these front 2 in challenge. And you see Jacob Bowen come back there. Check back in with Joey Signs. Still in 13th, guys. He's still got a long way to go. It is a long race, but we'll see if Joey can get up here. Let's get rid of this stuff. I don't like the cameras at this track. Except for this one. Or this one. But back up front. You can see Matt's got it down to 0.2 now, so Matt's caught Sam quite a bit. Just kind of stretch it out over Mark. Nathan Jacob back there. Tell you what though, catching Sam and passing him to get that clean air on that nose of that car, it's 2 different things. And the car will feel a lot better once he does. Once you get out in that clean air, just a little more on that nose, a little more grip to help you turn. They're running almost identical lap times, so. Let's look back in here. Again, your points leader, he's down 3 spots. Look at this battle back here. You see Joey Signs back there trying to work his way through. Ryan up here under pressure from Craig. Connor Dudek trying to follow him through. Joey Signs coming. This is a big old gaggle of cars back here. See the race director in the chat telling us the 72 has a meatball. Means his car is broken. Doesn't look broken. Trying to get different views of it here. Oh, that right side's pancaked in pretty good. Yeah, he's going to the pits. Probably going to have to use his 1 fast repair in 11 laps. That's going to throw him off cycle. Sam out here. He's running a little high there in 1, 2, 1. Hanging on to that lead though. And these guys have separated themselves from Mark. So the front 2 are kind of pulling away. Jump back here and look at this. Joey's just itching to get by these guys, but you got to be patient, man. It's so early. So early. Just take your time. I know you, especially when you have a fast car and you're stuck in the back, you feel like you just want to push and go and go. Just take your time. You'll get to the front. You see Joey there making that pass on Ryan. Oh, Ryan's Whew. Good catch. Holy cow, he was sideways. Joey pulled up and took the air off that nose. And Sam has checked out from Matt. Matt has fallen back into Mark's grips. Wonder what happened. Matt may have got loose or something. Looks like he just touched the wall there. Probably shouldn't do that. He's pulling back away from Mark, but that has let Sam check out. Sam is over a second ahead now. Just running away with it. And this is really, I don't want to broadcast or curse it, but this has got a green flag feel to it, guys. So these green flag stops are going to be key. And Matt has dropped back quite a bit. Under fire from Mark now. See Dustin saying, yeah, Matt touched out of 4. Any little damage at this track, it could slow you down. Car doesn't look that bad. Mark is coming, and that's not what these guys want to see. The fastest guy in practice to get close to the front. You want to keep him buried as much as you can. See Matt wiggling a little there on entry. That's going to hurt his corner speed. Again, like we talked about earlier, though, it's one thing to catch people. Man, you get up there and you pack that air or take that air off the front end of that car. It just doesn't want to turn as much, so it's not as easy to get by as it looks. You might get to them, but you can't get by. And again, Sam checking out. 1.5 seconds. But the battle is back here for second. Look back where this gaggle was. These guys have got it spread out now. Joey Signs up to 10th. Started in the back. He's halfway through the field, guys. We're only 14 laps in. Now the cars get harder to pass the closer you get to the front. And he is coming up. See Ed Jurgen back here looking under the 69 of Ryan Sargent. Looked like Dave Gainford thought about putting him 3 wide there on the front stretch. Probably wouldn't do that this early in the race, but Ed's going to slide job him there in the short chute clear. Ryan's going to look back under. Ed should have momentum if he can hang on to that top side. Good side-by-side battle back here. These guys are fighting for 11th spot. I think Ed's got him cleared there. Maybe not. Check back in on this second place battle. Mark Morton looking under, and he's got to go because Jacob Bowen's right there. These guys being side by side is just going to bring everybody behind them up to them. It's going to slow them down. And what that does for Sam, our leader, Sam's now out to a 2-second lead. Mark has cleared up to second. You see him pulling down, trying to give Jacob a bit of a draft. Trying to help. Are those guys teammates? I believe they are. So yeah, trying to help their teammate. "16 laps in, guys. We should be seeing cautions in the next, pit stops in the next 4 laps. We don't want cautions. We want green flag racing. This is amazing. Sam definitely doesn't want to see a caution. 2.5 second lead. Out here by himself. I'm sure he's looking in that mirror. He sees those guys battling. They seem to have it figured out now. So Mark's got nothing but Sam in front of him, Jacob behind him. It's time to set sail for those two. If that's my teammate, I want to tuck up under his bumper and push. See if we can't get to that leader. Got a 5-car pack here, 2nd through 6th. Jacob looked like he was going to look there. Mark's being able to pull away. Jacob seems a little less stable mid-turn. Little wiggly. 17 laps in. Tires are probably getting a little hot. Right rear's getting a little loose. It's like William Kern has made his pit stop. Man. See, this is where I'm at a disadvantage, guys. Without my map, I can't. Oh, we got caution on the speedway. Holy cow. I was going to say I can't see who's coming in the pits, but we're going to see it now. I can get all this stuff out of my way. Okay, there we go. All right, up here, up to your leader. See if we can see what happened here. Go back and watch this real quick so we can get back for pit stops. So we're looking at the 69 car here. Oh, they were coming into the pits. Ah, just a little too much brake. And it just whipped around on him. And that brought out the caution. He's trying to get it turned back around. Can't do it. Ugh. So we'll have to see. We saw guys coming in there. We should see your leaders. You gotta be coming next time. I'm confused what happened here. I don't know what's going on. This map is really messing with me. So it looks like Connor Dudek, Joey Signs, Dave Gainforth, William Kern had already pit. Those guys were the cars pitting right in front of the 69 when he spun trying to come into pit lane. Uh-oh, the 48 second place cars disappearing on those guys. It makes it hard to get up there and pit. He's doing it on purpose. He's trying to slow the guys down behind him. Sneaky, sneaky. You don't know what I do if I'm not here. All right, we should see everybody come into pit lane this time. There we go. I'm seeing that it's closed. I can't imagine it's closed and everybody's coming in, but we'll see. You guys see that red flashing light that I see. See them all come down. Long pit lane. Everybody should be taking four tires and fuel here. And this is really right on schedule. I don't see anybody. It didn't look like anybody slid through. Oh, Flanagan back there. See, I saw him having a hard time getting in. These leaders, though, up. Jeremy Flanagan backing up, but yeah. Let's see. Oh, good race off pit lane. Whoo-wee. Man, holy cow. I tell you what, it looks like this is going to do. We'll have to see. I don't know. My timing and scoring is kind of... But it looks like this may benefit William Kern, Joey Signs. I mean, these guys were coming in to pit lane and the car spun behind them. I'm thinking they were able to make their stops. It looks like they have cycled around to the front. Looks like Sam is going to come out here in 5th. I'm trying to see. We'll have to wait till it cycles around for my timing and scoring, but it looks like all these guys in front of him have pit. And it looks like William Kern was on at lap 16, and then Joey, Connor, Dave, lap 17. So yeah, I believe this is going to be our running order. Yeah, you see him going by. So Sam was out there out front, and now he is back in traffic a bit. Shake things up. You get the current points leader, William Kern. Get last season's champ and last season's winner, Joey Signs. cycling up here up to the front. So this is going to change everything, not to mention Connor Dudek and Dave Gainforth. These guys have been back in the pack most of the night. Lap 21 of 60. Caution comes out and it mixes everything up. Looks like the lights are out. Too wide. Coming down the long backstretch. If you look at this, let's look at Sam back there. I mean, Sam's the third car on that inside line. Had a 2-second lead before that caution came out. Long way to go. Got to stay patient. Can work your way back up there. But that's frustrating to see as the leader. These guys in front of you. Should see the pace car dip off here. There he goes. Williams got the field. And they're off. William got a good jump on that inside line. Connor's going there with him. If I'm those front four, I'm getting in line and I'm trying to run away from Sam. See Joey. Joey's got to go. I don't know if he's aware of how fast Sam is. He's got to be aware that he just, kind of got lucky and is up here up front, and it's time to go and get away. Big line of cars. The front three have kind of broke away from Dave Gainforth. See Connor looking under Joey for second. Again, we saw out of Joey last season. Joey's pretty good about saving tire. He'll give up a little in the beginning of the run to be fast later in the run, later in the tire run, and that allows you to pull away from people. Looking back here at Dave and Sam, both running really high there. Looks like Sam's struggling to get out of this traffic so far. Everybody on fresh tires. I'm telling you, that clean air is lovely at Indianapolis. Having all that air on your front end, giving you all the grip. Guys up here just patiently waiting to get by Dave Gainforth. See Sam starting to look. Got to get that run off the corner and down the straightaway. Get to the inside. Looks like they're going to do it this time. It's going to get some help. Sam should have the run up to Dave's inside. Dave's really high in that corner. Oh, that's tight. Oh, that was close. I don't know if Sam hit the wall there or not. It was really, really close. I don't think he did. Pulling away from Dave. Back up front. Williams trying to run away with it. He's got a half-second lead over Joey Sainz. I'll tell you what, look, Sam cleared that pack, and he's almost to this group already. You see Dave back here is just kind of getting freight trained. Getting stuck on that top side. These lines of cars will line up on your inside and go. There he goes. He got back down. Williams running away with it. This is the guy we need to watch. 75 and the 48. See if they can get their way back up front. And Williams pulled out to a second lead, guys, so your points leader. You know, we saw this with Sam as well. Get out there in that clean air. Car just feels better. Turns better. This battle back here, Mark and Sam wanting to get by these guys, want to get back up front. See Jacob Bowen coming there with them. Just under fire. That's a good group. See Matt Hall peeking out there in the background. Looking under the 47 of Nathan Dufton. They're going to enter the corner side by side. Back up front. William he's trying to run away, guys. He's 1.1. Oh, somebody touched the ball back there. Looked like it might have been Sam. Got around Connor. Saw a little smoke. See if we can get a different view of his car here. Trying to be quick and look. I don't see anything. We might get a view of it coming through here. Oh, car looks fine. Looks like he's putting pressure on Joey. There was definitely some smoke when he made that pass. I don't know if it was him or if it was Connor that touched the wall. Sam's up here trying to put pressure on Joey Saenz. Wants to get back to that front. And you can see Sam, see how much lower he is in that turn. And that's definitely the preferred line to get your tires right below that white. Don't touch the bricks. But you got to put that front left tire between the bricks and that white line and just let it hook around that corner. Look at that snake of cars coming down that front stretch. So much fun to see. So much fun to do. Sam is looking under Joey for second. Probably need another corner to clear. It looks like he's going to get him here in turn 2. Set sail. Can he run down William Kern? Williams 1.3 right now. So 1.3 when he made that pass on Joey when he came out of 2. So we'll see if he can catch William or not. Looks like these guys are about 10 laps into this run. So we should be about halfway through this fuel run. Again, we should start seeing, comers and goers, people with tires that have wore off their tires more than normal. Yeah, Sam has checked out from Joey. And it's down to a 0.7, so he's got it under a second. He's definitely catching William. He was the fastest car on the track by 0.3 over your leader that last lap. Yeah, Sam's coming, and these guys are battling back here. That Menards car is hunting. Said he wants him some Bully Dog coffee, and he's coming to get it. Down under a half second. Halfway, 30 laps. Look at that battle back there. You see Jacob weaving. Connor Dudek back here looking under Mark. These guys are just nose to tail, just battling out hard. Sam's down to 0.2. Sam's there. See how long he waits to try to get by William here, but I imagine he wants his spot back. See, Joey has pulled away from Mark a bit. Sam is going to look under William here in turn 1. Yeah, if I'm William, he caught me that much faster. Let him go, tuck in, try to draft. Try to run away from the rest of this pack, hang on to that second spot. I don't want to be side by side too much. I don't want to bring the rest of those guys back to me. We've got a really good run on the top side there. Going down the back stretch, still side by side. Looks like Sam should clear here in the short chute. You can see that just brought Joey right back into the picture. Sam Hubbard back to the front. Oh, saw a little action back there where we got Nathan Dufton look to touch the wall. This gaggle of cars. See the upset sim racing cars there. John looking under Matt. This is for 10th place. See another DK car there. That's Matt Croak. This battle in front of them. Gosh dang. These guys are just battling it out everywhere. You would think this is the last lap. We're only 32 laps into this thing. By the way, your leader is checking out currently. Oh, easy, easy. Hang on. Whoo! That was close to a yellow. These guys side by side. Saw the 47 was sideways in the turn. Now we're going to go 3 wide. 3 wide down the front stretch. And you see the big run coming behind them. Holy cow, that's a shallow entry for the 40. Jeez, these guys are fighting like it's all they got. These guys are fighting for 6th place, I think, is 8th place. Matt Hall right there in front of them. Jeez, oh Pete. That's so much fun. So much fun to watch. These guys are doing a great job door to door. All right, looks like they're settling down a tad bit. Let's check back out here. Let you see Sam. Sam's running away, guys. He's almost to a second. And Joey, William, Mark Morton right here together. Run through this top 10 real quick. Again, Sam Hubbard out front. Back where... Oh, shoot. Going back. I saw it. They catch it. They caught it. Did you guys see that? Man, I saw it. That's going to bring a whole group to them. I think Joey might have got into the back of William a little bit there and checked up to let him catch it, and that's going to bring everybody back. Okay, we'll go back. Let's go back to that. Let me see. See if I can find it real quick. No, it's not showing it to me, and I'm not going to rewind the old ways. Okay, let's try this again. We're going to jump back up to Sam. Sam's now out to 2.3 because of that little slide there. 2.3 second lead. Mark Morton has found his way to second. Jacob Bowen in third. Oh, I see. William and Joey just hit the pits, guys. Dave in fourth. Connor fifth. Oh, hang on, hang on. Oh, there goes Matt Hall. Holy cow, what is going on here? Sliding through the grass. No caution yet. This guy's got it figured out. Where'd Matt go? Matt has got it going. Oh, geez. Holy cow, that was nuts. All this while William and Joey are still in the pits. Your leader is out to a 2.5 second lead. These guys are in here pitting. And we're lap 35. I think that's a little early for me. I'd want to run it out, but they're going to come out and get the benefit of these fresh tires. And Sam has ran away. 25 to go. Sam is 2.5 seconds. He's trying to hide. Mark Morton in second. Oh, look, Mark's... Oh, I thought it was a cat for a second. I was going to say, we've seen Mark on camera with his dogs. Thought it'd be weird if he had a cat. Jacob in second. Let's run through this again. Dave gained fourth. Last time we did this, they slid sideways. Connor Dudek currently showing fifth, but you can see John's getting past him there in sixth. Nathan Dufton in 7th. Matt Shontosh in 8th. Peg leg, no number Craig. Craig's in 9th. See Ed Jurgen pushing there in 10th. These guys are just a big gaggle. It's just a whole group of gotta go right now. Trying to keep my eye. Joey Signs is still back in the pits. Joey's got Joey can't use his fast repair. You see that damage on his front left. Wonder if that's from him and William. Wonder if he got a penalty as well. Sam running away. Over 2.5 seconds. Mark Morton. So this is going to be interesting because, you know, at a 20 lap run, can they run 4 more? I'm showing these guys have 18 laps on this run. Can you get, I mean, with yellow flag, can you get 4 more laps out of this? Can you get 22 laps? And then run that last 20 lap? The end? Look at this group back here. Holy jeez. It's like John's worked his way through. That's just a hornet's nest of a whole lot of fun. See the 92 trying to push the 50 by the 47. This is just craziness. Again, your leader out here. 3-second lead now. Going down the back stretch, 23 to go. See, Jacob has kind of caught Mark. Forty out here by himself. He is separated from this pack. And then we look back here at this. This is the entertainment. We could just leave it on this. See somebody wiggling in the background. I think it was Jeremy Flanagan. Getting loose. Oh, they're a big group coming to pit lane. Holy cow. Hang on, guys. I think that DK car looked like he just dinked the inside wall. Everybody got it checked up. Might have been Matt Croak. Looks like he's got damage on his left side. All these guys coming in. 22 to go. Leader's still out. See if he comes this time. Sam's got that 3-second lead. Not to pit lane yet. Second and third, not yet. John Boyd in 4th will be the first taker. You see Dave gain 4th. Nathan Dufton, 69 Ryan Sargent, all those guys takers afterwards. So your front 3, front 4 have not pit yet. Yeah, Jeremy Flanagan's still out there, so yeah. Top 4 have not pit yet. This is when it's always hairy. You're the leader. You're slower than the guys on new tires, and you got to get to pit lane. So, see, he's got Matt Shontosh behind him. I expect him to come this time. Should be able to make it from here. Yep. You see your leader coming down pit lane. Ooh, sideways cars. Oh, second place. Mark Morton did not come. Going to get a bonus point for leading a lap. He's going to make it back around. Jeremy Flanagan in. Out. In. Oh, no. That's, wow, that didn't bring out a caution. Holy jeez. So Mark out here. Mark's got to come this time, guys. Got to come this time. Doesn't look like Matt Halls came down pit lane yet either. Matt's currently in 4th place. We saw Matt have that slidey through the grass. Yep, here comes Mark. Matt really probably hoping for a caution here. Yeah, Matt Hall is coming to pit lane as well. Looks like all said and done, that's going to cycle it back to William Kern. He did pit quite a bit earlier than your leader. And he's got a huge lead over Sam, too. Looks like he's 5 laps earlier, though. I don't know that he can make it on fuel. And he's going to have to save quite a bit. He's got a big lead. I mean, we're seeing it now. So he's 8 seconds ahead. And, I mean, Sam's cutting into it. He's got much fresher tires, but 8 seconds, 19 to go. But does he have enough fuel? So he got an extra gas can in there. Maybe he's, maybe he's reaching around, topping off the tank as he goes. I don't know. Better be running on coffee from here on out, because I don't know that William has enough fuel. Look back in second place, though. Sam out here. I mean, Sam's on an island. He's got a really good lead over third place Jacob Bowen, who's got Mark Morton right behind him. Oh, sorry guys, having a coughing fit over here. Got me talking so much. Yeah, I'm with you, Carter. I don't think he can save 5 laps. I don't think he can either. If he does, he's going to lose this 8-second lead pretty quick. I mean, he's going to lose this lead anyway. Sam was already the fastest guy on the track, and then you give him 5-lap fresher tires. I mean, we're just going to see. It looked like he had a little crinkle on the front end, but it looks like we're just going to see him eat into this gap. Somebody should be telling Sam, hey, just calm down, run it out. That guy in front of you can't make it on fuel. Don't push. Save your stuff. Looks like we got a battle back here for third and fourth. Mark Morton right behind Jacob Bowen, but again, these guys are teammates. I was going to say maybe they're going to work together and try to chase down Sam, but no. No, apparently not. Yeah, Christian in the chat saying he in fact cannot make it. Didn't think he could, Christian. You better do a lot of clutching and button pushing. See Mark there getting by for third, which if William can't make it, it's going to be de facto second. 17 to go, though. William is still out front. 16 to go. Still got a 5.5-second lead over Sam. About 6 seconds back to these two yahoos. Trying to chase Sam down. Let's go ahead and do it. Run through your top 10 if I can get the button on. We see him out front. Again, hearing in the chat, he does not have enough fuel to make it. But William Kern currently holds the top spot. Excuse me, Sam Hubbard has led quite a bit of this race. Sam's currently in second, and I believe the catbird seat. Chasing down William. Third place, Mark Morton. Pulled away from Jacob. Mark sitting in third, de facto second. Jacob Bowen sitting in fourth place. Connor Dudek looks like he's under fire there, but currently holds that 5th spot. John Boyd right behind him, looking to stick his nose out there, get a spot underneath. John is in 6th. Ed Jurgen in 7th. Up 9 spots. Ed having a good run tonight. Nathan Dufton, he's down 5 spots. Nathan's in 8th. Up 9 spots in 9th, Matt Shontosh. 10th, Dave Gain 4th. Might as well just keep going. 11th, Mr. Chris Letts, and he's got some dookie on his car there. Matt Croak, no numbers on the side of his car. It's the number 02. Ryan Sargent back here in 13th place. Matt Hall, after we saw him have that little trip through the grass, is back here in 14th. Kendon Cook 15th. Jeremy Flanagan 16th. He is in the pits. Craig, Joey, and Chris looks like they have retired for the evening. And now I just lost all my cameras. We'll just watch like this from now on. You guys can kind of see it, right? I want to play that track, by the way. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Williams really wishing for a yellow now. He can see Sam's coming. Quick, Sam's got it down to a 1.6 second lead. Let me get that out of here. So Sam is chasing him down. That tire discrepancy. But with 13 to go, and these guys, 8, 9 laps into their run. Williams 14 laps into his run. Caution comes out now. I mean, everybody's coming to get tires, and Williams' play looks really, really good. Puts them back up front. Mark back here has stretched it out from Jacob. But Sam is catching. Sam's got it down under a second now. It's almost a 1/10 of a lap faster. I'm sorry, he's almost a second faster a lap. I should look at my timing and scoring better. Got it down to half a second. 12 to go. We believe William is going to have to come in for at least a splash of gas. Sam does not need this spot. He needs to stay ahead of the 48. Just keep your gap on the 48, which is currently 4.5 seconds. Monitor that gap. Don't push too hard for this spot. Yes, you want to get out front. Yes, you want to have that clean air. Yes, yes, yes. But you don't need to fight real hard for this spot. And as we see William coming in, gives it to Sam. So yeah, Sam, just run your race, hang out. Been the fastest guy all night, and now you have clean air. As we thought, William coming down pit lane, lose all this position. Sam back up front. Tell you what though, Mark's coming. He's got it down to a 3.3 second lead. Talked about it a little earlier. Mark was the fastest guy in practice, so we know he's got speed. Does he have enough time? 11 to go, coming to 10. Looks like Sam is catching. Man, I don't have my track map. That looks like Matt Hall. That's currently what, 13th? What is that? That's not Matt. Kendon Cook, maybe? Yeah, there we go. So that's the 15th place car. Sam is catching. Wants to get by. I mean, Mark's got it down to 2.5 seconds, guys. So Mark is coming quickly. Last lap, Mark was the fastest car on the track. So Mark is on the move. Sam needs to disperse with this lapped car as quick as possible. Get back to that clean air. The longer he holds him up. Oh, Sam's in the wall. Just lost the air on the front of that car. be able to monitor that gap. You see it's going to pull in the car in front of him, but with Sam and Mark, it's down under 2 seconds, 1.6 now. The more Sam has to mess with this lap car, the more that gives Mark a chance to come up and battle. 9 to go. There you go. Sam is going to look under Kendon. Kendon's going to give him all kinds of room into the turn, so Sam is going to clear. But man, Mark shot that down to 1.5, so a second and a half. Still 9 to go, coming to 8 to go this time. I wish that battle box would work correctly. See if this one will do it. Hey, there we go. Look at that. I should just hit the better button. Down to 1.4. You can see it. Mark is coming. Let's see what Mark is looking at. See, now Mark's going to have to deal with that same lap car. Same issue. Losing that air on his front end. How quickly can Mark get by him? 1.2 seconds. Oh, Kendon's going to give him the spot. That goes way high, gives Mark the spot. So Mark's got clear track. 8 to go, coming to 7 to go this time. We're down to 1.2 seconds. Can he catch him? You know, Sam knows. Sam sees him. Sam touched that wall a little while ago. Probably slowed down his car a little bit. We're down under a second now with 7 to go. Plenty of time. Oh, this is going to get good. This is going to be fun. Hanging out right at a second. Does Mark hit a wall? Did Mark use up too much tire trying to get to Sam? 7 to go. We're just hanging out at a second gap. Varies a little bit here and there, entry and exit, but not much. Sam maintaining that gap. Down to 0.8. Yeah, Mark got a good runoff for there. Down this front stretch. 6 to go this time by. Your leaders have checked out from the field. Man, we're down to, shoot, Mark keeps getting these good runs off the turn. It's really high there in 2. See what that does to his backstretch speed, but it's down to a half a second. Let's go back to this. And you can see how much closer that car is getting. So much time off throttle here. And you can see Sam's car twisting a little bit in the turn. So these guys they're sitting on that right rear and it's getting a little loose. Mark is catching them. You can see in your battle box there, under a half a second. Just wanting to stay in that draft. .4, 5 laps to go. So you guys know Jacob Owens hanging on to third all by himself. Back there, John Boyd 4th, Nathan Dutton 5th, Connor Dudek in 6th. Watching this battle for the lead. Got some good battles going back there, 6th, 7th, 8th place, 5th, 6th, 7th place. We'll get back to those when we can, but man, 5 to go. 0.3. Mark's there. Mark can catch his draft now. Sam been saving tire, waiting for Mark to get there. How hard is it going to be for Mark to get by? 0.2. Again, Mark was a 10th faster that last lap. Good run out of 2 here. Should have a good run down the backstretch using that draft. guys a better camera. I don't like the cameras here. See if Mark can close that gap mid-turn. Looks like he's able to keep the car lower longer. Sam in the wall again. That's going to give Mark a really good run here. Then 10 to go. You can block. Oh, Mark is there. Sam's going to drop down. Mark's just going to take the high side. At the line. Sam still led it. He's got position going into one. Mark's got to let out. Try to get down in behind. Is he going to take the high side? Oh, these guys are close. Look at that. Side by side into two. 3 to go. Oh, sliding up. Ugh. Holy cow. Looks like Sam gets position on that inside. I don't know that Mark can get it done on the top. Yeah, Mark's going to have to get back in line and try to look under him. Coming to 2 to go this time through turn 4. Sam should be blocking that bottom line. Oh, we see somebody sliding. Oh, they made it into the pits there in the background. Mark backed it off going into one there. Looks like he's going to try to cool him off, maybe go for another run. Oh, these guys are sliding. Looks like the 75 in the wall again. Holy cow, Mark's going to get that look under. That could be throwing that block. Put him all the way down. Mark wants that inside. Squeeze him to the grass. It was nicer than I would have been. Holy cow, what a great race. 2 to go. Mark Morton's going to get by Sam. Clears him here. Sam will have one more look at it. Mark loose off 4. Sam's going to get to his high side. See, look like we got Matt Shontosh back there had to pit, so Matt is a lap down. White flag lap, and these guys are side by side. Oh, no! Mark Morton spinning, middle of the track. We are on the white flag, so that's not going to bring out a caution. Holy cow. Sam out here by himself. Mark, get it going yet? No, he's still stopped. Mark, it's not going to bring out a caution, bud. Sam out here by himself. The 2 leaders getting into each other there in 1 and 2. Sam's coming around through 4. Got a pretty big lead over Jacob. What a great place to get a win. Sam Hubbard going to bring it home. Jacob Bowen's going to bring home second. And the upset sim racing car, John Boyd, will bring it home third. And Mark had to tow it to the pits. All right, guys, let's see if we can find the guys. One. There's John. I'm missing one. There he is. All right, guys, let's talk to your winner, Sam. Holy cow, what a battle there, man. That was fun to watch. Did you see him coming? Did you know Mark was coming? Did you know he was faster? Uh-oh, Sam, we got some feedback there. Okay, we're going to kick you out for a second, Sam. Try to get your mic fixed. We'll talk to the other guys. Congrats. Well, let's pull in second place. Jacob Bowen, looked like you were going to get a third, and then you didn't. Talk us through your race tonight, man.
I had a really, really below average race, Mike. I'm not gonna be on it, or I'm not gonna lie to you. I was slow there at the start, um, and it was fuel strategy. I think honestly that brought me back up here. I have zero point 0.1 gallons remaining in this car, so
Well, it looked like you and your teammate, I think Mark's your teammate, right? Looked like you guys were kind of working together, drafting up there, and then, yeah, and then what happened. You didn't look
yeah,
that slow to
I
me.
had a don't. I was. I mean, I wasn't awful. I had. I think I definitely had long run speed compared to most of these guys. Mark definitely had the fastest car out there, and I was kind of just running a Wish.com version of his line. What happened, like you said. It'll be interesting to see what the review committee says about that one. Because from where I was sitting, Mark was definitely flying by pretty good. So hard to believe he would just spin out like that. But it is what it is. Racing happens. I got into it with Connor Dudek. I have to go apologize for that right now because I honestly did not mean to bump him up out of the way like that.
Hey, you learned how to bump from the best, though.
I did, in fact. I had my teacher's name was Mike Stiverson in the
Oh, that
20 car.
that
He
guy was pretty
showed
good,
me
wasn't
how
he?
to. He was great at bumping me out of the way.
Hey, Jacob, good run tonight, man. I'm going to turn it over to you and let you give your shout outs and thanks.
Thank you, Mike, for putting on this broadcast. It's really awesome. Thank you, everyone watching. Great base in aviation. Great, great, great group of people there. If you want to learn how to fly and you're in Nevada, definitely recommend checking them out. Thank you so much to my beautiful, amazing girlfriend for watching and supporting me every single time I come out here and do this. I know she has a hard time putting up with it sometimes. Thank you to my parents for being there and supporting me as well. Mom and dad are some of the best people. And yeah, you guys have a great night. It was a fun race.
Awesome, Jacob. Well, congrats on bringing home second in that number two car, and we're glad you're out here, man. So, congrats.
Thanks, man. One of these times, the two car will be in first. One of these times.
Not if I can help it, but I'll see you later. All right, let's kick Jacob out of here. Let's grab third place. John in that, well, now I'm going to call it a upset sim racing car. But didn't look like you were going to have a podium, and then some stuff happened up front. But man, you had a pretty kind of strong night. You kind of moved your way through the pack. You're about where you started, but looked like you had a solid car all night. Talk us through your race.
Yeah, so most of it, of course, this is such a terrible track to try and pass people. So it was mostly just kind of hang out behind them, keep the tires good, and see where it gets us. And we ended up finding that I was a lot faster on the long run than a lot of the people around me. So I was just, hey, let's just hang out and take advantage of that to move forward. So.
You know, a little advice from a past series champion. You can get a lot of races like that in this series is taking care of your tires, and it looked like you did a really good job of it. You and looked like your teammate Ed Jurgen, Ed May came home in 11th, but it looked like you guys were both kind of on the same strategy of just kind of hang out, take care of your tires. Did you have any idea what was going on up front? Were you happy with fourth? And then there was a
Yeah, I
car
mean,
in the track.
I was just hanging out, content. We got past Dudek there. I think it was 10 laps before the end, and then the big question was, hey, do we have enough fuel? Do we have enough fuel? Unfortunately, Ed didn't. Um, and then was just hanging out, and then all of a sudden I saw Mark hanging out over by the wall, and said, hey, I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, hey man, third place is never a bad thing. Hey, let's turn the floor over to you. Let you give your shout outs and thanks.
Yeah, man, always a big shout out to Cyber Thunder for hosting all these events for us. And, of course, Angry Sim Racing, you loathe us in our blue and yellow paint scheme, but, opening up this world of the private league racing and really enjoying all this, racing with the same guys every week. So.
Awesome. Well, we're glad you're here, and I joke, but I kid because I care. I like the guys over at Mad Sim. It's fun to poke. So, again, congrats, man, on your third place, and well, I won't be talking to you next week. Maybe Chris will talk to you next week.
Sounds good. And for the record, I am out of gas on the start finish line right now. So.
Nice. You don't need any more. So good job. All right. Kick John out. Let's grab Sam again. See if we can. Sam, did you get it fixed? Man, that's a bummer. Sam's first win in Cyber. Sam, one more time. Unfortunately, guys, it looks like we're not going to be able to hear from your winner to find out his view of that last little bit. Sam. You know what? I'm going to run through the finishing order and leave him here in the booth. If he comes back and his stuff decides to work, well then, all the better. Let's see. So there we go. Your winner, Sam Hubbard, sitting in the booth with me. Looks like his mic is not working. Second place, Jacob Bowen. We talked to him. John Boyd in third. Nathan Dufton brought it home fourth. Ryan Sargent in fifth. Dave Gainforth in sixth. Matt Hall, after diving through the grass there, he brought it home seventh. That's not bad. Connor Dudek in eighth. William Kern ninth. Matt Croak 10th. Ed Jurgen in 11th. You heard from his teammate. Sounded like he had to pit. Mark Morton. Man, what a tough spot to finish there in 12th. Looked to have the fastest car there at the end, but man, what a tough spot. 13th, Mr. Sean Tosh. 14th, Chris Letts. 15th, Kendon Cook. Jeremy Flanagan, 16th. 17th, Craig. Joey Signs in 18th. Is it gonna? Oh, I should probably hit the right button. There we go. And rounding out your field, Chris Dorsey there in 19th. Maybe made a lap. I'm not sure what happened to Chris. Man, some drama at the end, guys. I wish I could have talked to Sam to hear about it. It happens. You got to see it. Hey, next week I won't be here. I'm hoping to sweet talk Mr. Chris Wold into broadcasting, but these drivers will be at Daytona. So tune in, check it out. Congrats to Sam on the win for now. We'll see you later.